Yo, what's up everybody? This is Afro Gaming, and in today's 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video, we're going to talk about, yes, it is finally upon us guys, the collab is officially starting off today, and as you maybe have seen when you logged in, you got a reward. That is the 3-day timer for the official release for the Slime Collab, so yeah. What I was wanting to do is, of course, do should you summon, will I summon video, because it's almost that time of the month, of course. So yeah, it's going to be pretty much insane, and it's a pretty good banner overall. So let me get this sorted out as well, like that. So yeah, as you can see right here, the countdown has begun. And of course, which units are we talking about? Of course, we're talking about Rimuru and the Shuna. Of course, for people who don't have them or weren't here the first time around, the Benimaru, Milim, and Rimuru Tempest. And then there's also one that's a slime. I haven't picked him out because, yeah, he's pretty okay. She doesn't get much changes, so yeah, that's that. I'm talking about the 5 that are really mattering the most. And of course, this is the banner that I will be talking about in a bit as well. So, first off, guys, if you are new, like and subscribe. Of course, I do Dokkan and 7 Deadly Sins content. I'm just chilling here, guys. I just do my own pace and all that. So, yeah, if you like it, you like it. And if you don't, you don't. So, it's very simple and easy. But let's get on with this information dump. So, should you or will I summon? Well, let me start off with will I. I will be summoning on this banner because it's a collab, guys. Is a collab, and yeah, the units are pretty hype. As you can see here, the Rimuru is one of the better units. He might be a contender to stay long viable after the collab is over, like for example Kyo or Terry or Emilia or Rem. So yeah, the green Rem, I mean, like, she's nice. She still to this day is very nice. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm thinking about going like maybe 1 or 2 rotations. And yeah, let's see how that will turn out. I will go over it a little bit later in the video as well. But for now, let's start with the passive here. So, this green Rimuru is a terror for most units that get buffs, because at the start of ally's turn, increase the hero's stats, basic stats by 8%, and remove 1 buff from each enemy. For each buff removed, increase the hero's basic stats by 8% when it's at max stack. The following effect will activate once for 3 turns, increase the hero's pierce rate by 130%, stacks up to 5 times. So this could be very much insane. So if you're fighting against Assault Mode Melee, if you're fighting against Small Diane, if you're fighting against Goddess Liz, you know, the Cancer Liz, all those annoying units that buff up, they will be pumping your Rimuru up, because that's his power. You know, I like it because it fits him, you know, when basically he gets stronger by eating, or gaining their powers by eating enemies. So yeah, this is something similar to that effect. So that's pretty cool. That's a very strong unit. Okay, so let's go over his 2 cards. One is of course just an attack card, as you can see right here. It inflicts pierce damage equal to 200% of attack on 1 enemy. So yeah, it goes up, but yeah, pierce is making a return. Plus there's no really big counter for it, because the Goddess Liz shield is gone. The only thing that can counter him is probably sort of like Valenti and the Red King, maybe something like that. I don't know, maybe Bond, I don't know, Ragnarok Bond, maybe, I don't know exactly how or what. But yeah, you have to deal with a lot more than that. He is also like a semi-counter to the Red Tarmiel, because he has an infect that will stick around for 1 turn, sadly, but it's still very annoying to fight against. So if you're using a Red Tarmiel link, yeah, bye immortal powers. But it only lasts for 1 turn, so yeah, if you're not lucky or bad, or you're in good luck, you will only have to deal it once in a while. But yeah, he could be very annoying, you know. Also, his ulti is pretty powerful. Inflicts damage equal to 300% attack, 300% of attack on all enemies. Gains Abyss effect. So Abyss inflicts additional damage equal to 30% of damage dealt on all enemies. Start of enemy's turn. Only applies at the Abyss on the last hero. So yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. 50% less damage for 2 turns. So, and takes 50% less damage for 2. So yeah, Abyss is really popping off maybe for 4-6. Rimuru alt, you know, that's why I'm trying to go 4-6 minimum. That is the plan. I don't know how it will go, guys. I hope it will be very good. It's going to be touch and go here, but I will be checking out. Because, yeah, at level 4, it's like 50% that you get the Abyss powers. At level 6, if you have him 6-6, it's 60%, guys. And that is quite a lot. He's pretty badass against the deer boss, maybe the bird boss. I haven't tested it out yet. I don't play JP, so yeah, it's very, very hard to say. Also, a good contender for this guy is the Merlin, because he gives like 19 crit, plus the 80% crit that he already has, and the high crit damage, plus eventually attack crit damage set that you might give him. He will hit pretty hard, because he also has a high level of Pierce. So, guys, this guy is going to tear shite up. So, yeah. Then we have the Holy Relic. every of these units are getting their Holy Relics. So, yeah, that's going to be very interesting. The Camel Forest Spirit Sword, that is his Holy Relic. Increase the hero's pierce rate by 80%. Like I said, this is going to be very insane unit, guys. So, that's the first unit. That is the new powerful Rimuru Tempest Octagram. So, yeah, let's go to the Shuna. Shuna is a little bit different. She is more support. Let's go over her passive a little bit. Decrease damage received by unknown race allies by 20%. So yeah, like the green ram, instead of attacking, she is more defending. So yeah, that's why she is more the support, because her her skill set's also based on attack and healing up people and removing cleansing stuff. So that's very interesting. Let's see. Inflicts damage equal to heroes. Equal to 200% of attack on enemy. Cancel stances on one enemy. Inflicts damage equal to 200% of attack and then stuns. So basically, she is like the Liz. She's a fusion between Liz, Melgelda, and Goter. So that's going to be very interesting. You would say that you would build a attack defense gear for her, but I'm going for the HP defense. You know, the longer she is alive, the better. Like I said, the second skill is also very handy. Heals HP of all enemies, allies equal to 120% of attack. Rejuvenates for 1 turn. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, she's a nice heal. Her ultimate is just like Goter, you know, inflicts damage equal to 350% of attack on all enemies and depletes 3 ultimate move gauge. So yeah, like I said, she's okay. I think she will not be as long lasting as Rimuru, but hey, that is just my opinion. That can always change. I don't know exactly how the meta will change or what happens to those units, but yeah, for now it's going to be Rimuru is number 1, and then she comes like in a later spot in my list. So then let's go over the Holy Relic. Every time the hero uses a recovery skill, removes 1 debuff from ally and increase pierce rate by 20% for 2 turns. So yeah, like I said, she's going to be a good, nice complementary unit for Rimuru. But like I said, also in PvP, it might be a very little bit of risk, because yeah, you might not know what happens here. So these are the 2 new units, the green Rimuru and the green Shuna. Now we're going back to the old units. They are getting a nice, substantial stat buff. Also, their skills are a little bit tweaked. So yeah, the Benimaru increases damage dealt by 50% per hero skill used, limited for 4 times. So yeah, the more skills you use, the stronger he becomes. He has a weak point, so if your enemies are not debuffed, yeah, it's kinda like useless. But he has a card that helps out with the debuffing, so yeah, it is a nice combo card. His set is really complementary with itself. So yeah, like you said, you just use the second Dragon Strike, the second skill, the debuff skill, and then you use the weak point. So yeah, you could dish out maybe a nice set of damage, but we have to see how that works out. I haven't seen many people talk about him. Maybe he's probably very strong in the Kyo team. If you want to try that out, you know how that goes with PvP. I don't know, that could be very fun. His ultimate is also very interesting. Inflicts damage equal to 560% of attack on one enemy. Decreases skill ranks, then depletes the ultimate move gauge by the number of skill ranks. So yeah, it's pretty standard. It's pretty badass. Yeah, what I think about this unit, it's pretty solid. You know, if you can pop him off, he can be very solid, you know. But like I said, the meta is changing a little bit. I don't know if this is going to be viable as we expect. So the holy relic for Benimaru is increase the hero's attacks related stats by 20% when attacking debuffed enemies and recovers 25% of the hero's max HP. So that's also very interesting, guys. So it's like I said, he is really debuff related. He might not be as good right now, but maybe in the future, you know, when the meta is changing again, he will be viable when there's more debuffs related. But we have to wait and see how the future goes. So another one of my favorites is that have been increased dramatically is Milim. She's also one of the older units. Let's go over her passive first. Increase crit damage by 20% per hero skill used. So that is going to be very, very interesting. She has a decent, super high chance of critting. So 95%, as you can see right here on the left side. That is very good. Combining with her base 160 with her increased crit damage by 20% per hero skills. And then, of course, we're not done yet, guys. We're also having her Holy Relic. Look at that. Every time the hero's ultimate move gauge is filled by one orb from using moving or ranking up skills, increase crit chance and crit damage by 10% for 3 turns, up to 5 times. When the ultimate move gauge is above 5 orbs, recovers 30% of the hero's HP. Guys, that's insane. She melts down birds. She melts down deer. She is not a unit to be slept on. If you can pull her. Please, don't sleep on her and give her attack crit damage set, guys. It's going to be very nice. The only downside is they're very squishy. That is a problem. That could be a problem. But we have to wait and see how that works. So, what is her power? She is Spike, so yeah, that's also nice. Twice the crit damage increased even. Damn, guys. This unit is going to be doing a lot of damage with this card. So yeah, save this card for Bird and the Deer. She will melt them down. If it's all good, of course. But we have to wait and see. I have to test it out. I will do testing in videos, live streams, and everything. Yes, I will be doing live streams, guys. So, then we have also inflicts damage equal to 180% of attack on one enemy. Disable ultimate move for 1 turn. Applies an effect which depletes ultimate move gauge by 1 at the end of the enemy's turn on all enemies. So, that's pretty good, you know. Pretty nice. I'm not complaining about this one. It's nice. Like I said, no complaints here, guys. She's very strong. She's very ult control. If you're fighting annoying people. Also, she has an ultimate that has detonate. You know how that works. The more orbs they have in their ultimate gouge meter, they will get more damage to their faces. So, like I said, these are one of the older units. Very, very strong, guys. I'm really looking forward to. I just need to wait on their UR gear and then all fixed. So, we also have Rimuru. This is the old one. This one is a behemoth of a tank, in my opinion. On TV, like I see this and I think, wow, guys, this unit is a destructive, tanky beast. So, let's read his passive and Holy Relic in a bit. Increase defense related stats by 12% at the start of next turn if the hero takes damage. Well, that's easy to do because he has a taunt now also from level 1. So that's going to be a huge, huge difference. Because in the past he had no taunt. So yeah, that will change up the game. And then the Holy Relic is also very interesting. For every 4% decrease in the hero's HP, increases attack related stats by 1% when using skills. Also very interesting, guys. Very, very interesting. Yeah, then he has Rupture, you know how that goes. Rupture does more damage against buffed enemies. Very nice indeed. Then we have the Ultimate. It's a very interesting one as well. Cancels buffs and stances on one enemy, inflicts damage equal to 490% of attack, and then stuns enemy for 1 turn. So yeah, could be very nice, and he partners up really well with the green Meliodas and all the other Meliodas that are in the game. And of course Gother and Elizabeth, but we really want the Meliodas. The green one is the best. So yeah, or the blue one, depends on who you have. So yeah, that is it for the units, guys. So how would I rank them? I would rank Rimuru high up. I would rank Milim second. I would rank this guy up, and then Benimaru and Shuna at 4th place, because yeah, these guys are very strong. So yeah, whew, that's it was a long info dump, guys. Sorry for that. But now we're at the point that is very important, of course. Should you summon? So this is the banner. It's 0.5% and 0.2%. Everything is good except for the old coin shop units, guys. These are crap. But depending on if you're a new player or not, you could summon on them, like I said. So the reasoning you should summon is: are you a fan of slime? Summon. You want to summon, of course. Are the units good? I think the green Rimuru will be a long stay, depending on how the future will go. But he's a very nice unit, even if he doesn't work well in PvP, he will be a nice stay in the PvE scene. The Milim will be strong in PvE scene. She will be strong in PvP, I think. The blue Rimuru, I don't know. He could be a nice tank unit, you know. If you don't have a taunter, a very strong one, he could be a good placement there. Yeah, the Benimaru, like I said, and the Shuna, they're good, but maybe in a future meta or something. The other units, Green Derriere, are certainly good, but for certain stages of the fight, like PvE, Green Esterosa might be good in the future with a Holy Relic. See him with the Blue Droll, Red Demon Melee. I cannot judge them, but for now, they are mediocre at best. They're good, but not the greatest, guys. Like I said, it's very I'm very So, again, should you summon after seeing this banner? Like I said, keep things in mind. The anniversary is coming. Do you really want these units? Do you have the diamonds to miss? Do you want to spend money? That are all factors that you need to consider when going for these units. So yeah, I hope this video is informative. I will put down timestamps, so yeah, you can enjoy that. For now, guys, I hope you have a great day, night, wherever you are. Peace. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.